Welcome to Hall's Gymnasium for today's matchup between the Southeastern Illinois College Falcons and our West Kentucky Stars. I have with me Coach Mike Chumbler. Coach, tell me about last night's game.
Well, we played Thursday. It's kind of a tale of two halves. The first half we played as well as we played all year long. The second half we played about like we did the first game. We played a lot better defensively the first half. The second half we got back into some bad habits. Hopefully we've got that worked out. We'll need to have it worked out today, Trevor.
Did you have a big lead in the first half?
Yes, we were up 60-29, I believe, at halftime. And like I said, defensively we played great the first half. Then we gave up 40 points in the second half. So
what do we know about this Southeast Illinois team?
They're big and athletic. We're going to see how much they like to run. They may like to run, I don't know, but we're going to find out.
Well, that's all right. We like a running game. We like a lot of scoring, and hopefully we'll be on the right side of it. We'll see you again at halftime. And before I let you go, we had a little change in our starting lineup here.
Right.
Because of their height.
Well, we actually changed that the last game. We decided to split the two bigs up and put a big with each group. And we didn't plan on going with the two groups of five today, but we're actually going to give it a shot. It may not work, and we may come out of it early, but we're going to give it a shot. And we just split the two big guys up.
Well, the way I figure you play pretty much everybody until you see who's doing the best, and then you go with them.
Right. We've got 6 guys averaging in double figures, and Chumbler's averaging 9.7. So
slacker, didn't he?
There's slacking by that point, too.
All right. All right. Let's take a 1-minute break. We'll be back with West Kentucky Stars basketball action.
The WKCTC Clemens Fine Arts Center presents its 2015-16 Arts in Focus season. Winona and the Big Noise, Stories and Song. Patty Griffin, Sarah Watkins, and Anaya Mitchell. Barrage 8. For tickets, visit artsinfocus.org.
All right, folks, we're back here at Hall's Gymnasium. I have with me Mr. Jake, the Snake. Go ahead and tell us the starting lineup.
It's great to be back here in the gym. For the starting lineups for the Falcons, they are the visiting team. On the scoreboard, we have number 11, Simon Shaffick. Number 14, Demetrius Laverity. Number 15, Daquan Wilford. Number 25, Dorian Armstrong. And number 31, Gianni Otto. And for your Stars, the home team on the scoreboard, coached by Mike Chumbler. We're going to have number 0 from St. Louis, Missouri, Anthony Lee. Number 1 from Paducah, Kentucky, Kevin Welch. Number 11 from Venezuela, Kilder Gonzalez. Number 24 from Brazil, Pablo Bianchi. And number 50 from Riverdale, Georgia, Lawrence Johnson.
All right, folks, let's take a minute and a half break. This is West Kentucky Stars basketball action.
The WKCTC Clemens Fine Arts Center presents its 2015-16 Arts in Focus season. Winona and the Big Noise, Stories and Song. Patty Griffin, Sarah Watkins, and Anea Mitchell. Barrage 8. For tickets, visit artsinfocus.org.
All right, we're back here at Hall's Gymnasium. Looking at this team out there that we're going to be playing, they're a little bit taller than what we've been playing. I think that this game ought to be a little bit better matchup and ought to be a little bit closer game. What do you think?
I think so. We don't have the height for them, but just looking at them, I believe this is the first time we're going to be overmatched in the paint, possibly.
And the starting lineup reflects that. They changed. Jake Williams had been starting, and they put Lawrence Johnson in there, trying to match up big guys. So this will be interesting.
Lawrence Johnson, he's the biggest one we can throw out there. He's 6'8" from Riverdale, Georgia. I'm excited to see how he can rise to the occasion today, and hopefully put his team on his back for him.
Well, it's good to have you back, Jake.
Thank you very much.
Our gentleman, Dallas McKinney, was your replacement last game. He did a pretty good job.
He did a great job. Yes, he did. Thank you, Dallas, for stepping in there and helping us out as a program there.
All right. I hope he played more than a little basketball.
That's right.
This will be an interesting game.
Had a moved up start time. It was at 4 o'clock. Now it's at 1 p.m.
Yeah, they didn't need to be having it during Halloween, kids out and everything. Get everybody back at their homes before the kids start coming out and enjoying Halloween.
That's right.
I always enjoyed it. Did you?
I'm excited about eating some candy tonight.
But you giving away candy or you eating it?
That's the thing now. Once you get a little older, you got to go buy your own candy.
Yeah. All right. All right, our referees for this game, Ken Henderson, Mike Wooten, and Russ Hall. And the tap ball. Whoa. Mr. Gonzalez got it taken away from him. They're moving it around the outside. It's a man-to-man defense.
I don't know if number 14 there, Laverity, is their point guard. That's going to be a pretty big point guard.
That'd be interesting if it is. Laverty shot up and didn't hit anything.
I like that, though.
And nothing on the rebound. And Lee with the basketball coming down the court. And he got hammered. I'm surprised they didn't call that one.
Yeah, he was under control there.
And Bianchi with the rebound to Killer Gonzalez. He goes in for, oh, that was pretty. It didn't go down, but that was pretty to avoid the.
Has either team hit the rim yet?
No, they haven't. But they'll come down here in a minute.
That's right.
Gianni Otto with the ball. He looked like he'd be the point guard. Drive in, and that should have been a charge, and yeah, it was. That was fairly easy to call.
That was good.
That was on number 11.
Yeah, Anthony Lee was able to get outside that arc there. That's what the coaches teach you.
That's
Good job,
number
Anthony.
11, Simon Shafak. And Lee brings it down. He is our point guard extraordinaire. Welch does a good job when he's running the point, but and Killer Gonzalez on the drive, lays it in. We still haven't hit a rim because that one just went straight on in. That was really pretty. And number 15, Wilford. Give it to 14, Laverty. And they got the rebound. And walking. I thought he moved an awful lot under
That's
there.
right.
But we have 3 good referees out here tonight.
Good call.
Lee to Gonzalez. Back to Welch. Welch inside. Ooh, a little bit too much pushing on the backside from Johnson. Lawrence Johnson with his first foul. And that was a good call.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
He was backing him out, and you can only back him out so far, and he
Yeah.
really backed him out a little bit farther than he needed to.
That's right. You know, he needs to use his size on that one. He's got to use his size.
All right, throwing around the outside. Laverty with the three-point shot up, no good. 25 with the rebound. And that was a pretty block right there. Pablo Bianchi with the ball. Gives it to Lee. No, to Gonzalez. Gonzalez back to Bianchi. A nice little, oh, you know, it was so pretty he forgot to put it in the hoop.
Yeah, he just short-armed it right there.
And Wilford with the basket.
Yep. Took them 2.5 minutes to get on the board, but now they're off.
Gonzalez with the drive. Not a good pass. That's the second bad pass in a row. Yeah, Lee with that.
You know, Ken, we went bigger with the starting lineup, but it seems to still we need to block out down there. We're getting up a lot of second chance points right there. Well, not second chance opportunities. We've been having our good defense.
Too many rebounds.
Yes. That's what I was trying to get at.
They're getting them on both ends, too. Laverty. Bianchi takes it away from him. Give it to Lee. Lee coming down. Shot up. Three-point shot. No good. Armstrong with the rebound. Wilford bringing it down. Gives it off. Number 11. Bianchi with the rebound. We're getting a little bit more rebounds. Whoa! Johnson knows better than that, and I don't understand what in the world he thinks he needs to hang on to a rim like that. That's the second time he's got that, and that's not acceptable. That's a technical. It ought to be a technical, and the coach can talk about it all day. That was just lazy. Any other word for it?
Yes, it was, yeah. And that's already his second foul there. You know, that's our big man. That's our guy down low. So, interesting to see what Coach Chumbler is going to do with leaving him in or taking him out. Looks like he's going to leave him in, though.
Well, I would.
Yep.
I would, because at the end of the game, he's not a very good free throw shooter, and you might as well leave him in and get some time out of him in the first half. Wilford bringing it down. They're trying to find a good shot, and he got inside some. And Laverty with the basket.
Yeah, that was a good cut down the middle right there.
Welch on the drive. we're not making our shots.
We're getting into the paint.
Yeah, we're getting close, but they look pretty until they let go of them. That was a walk. Good Lord.
Easy call for us right there. Easy call.
Yeah, that was a no-brainer. This isn't the NBA. I'm sorry, Coach. Coach Irving over there, he didn't agree, but what coach agrees with that kind of call? Bianchi. 3 for Bianchi. Bianchi has a nice,
yes, he does.
smooth shot.
He has a nice
31, a
mid-range shot.
three-point up, no good. And Johnson with the rebound to Welch. Welch on the drive, looking for a shot. Puts a shot up. Oh, they really got old Bianchi that time. That foul's on number 31, Otto. What do we call him, Otto or?
I think Otto sounds good.
All right, we'll call him. Until somebody tells us different.
That's right.
And Bianchi has 2 shots. First one up, good. Into the ball game for the Falcons. Number 5, Demarie Walker, and number, what is that, 22?
Number 30 is in
30.
Yes.
Montrell Little. He makes both shots. That's a 3-point lead for the Stars. On the drive, Wolford. That's what we did that too much last game.
Right.
We got to stop that. We got to
get
stop
back
a
in
man from
transition.
taking it all away.
Get back in transition.
Welch over to Bianchi. Bianchi on the drive. Good.
Great to see him have a good start here in this game. 7 early points for Pablo.
Ooh. Almost a steal. No good. And Bianchi with the rebound. He's got a bunch of those so far. Lee on the drive, looking. And Gilder Gonzalez.
Good hustle.
That was good.
Way to pull it back out.
Bianchi on the drive. Nice little finger roll. And number 30 just laid down and said,
That's right.
I can't do anything with that. You know what? They're not hitting threes, and as long as they're not hitting threes, you just loosen up a little bit and tighten up inside, right?
That's right. Absolutely, especially with their size.
Laverity. You know, they're doing that all the time.
And what is that, about the 3rd walk already?
Yeah.
So they just need to settle down a little bit, but hey, that's all right with us. That's
Our
all right with
5, we have a timeout on the court, and it's a 30-second timeout. All right, our coach brought in our 5 that were on the bench, and that's number 3, DJ Washington, number 4, Ben Dix, number 20, Jake Williams, who can light it up, number 21, Andy Walquist, number 35, Zach Chumbler. So this will be interesting to see how we handle these gentlemen with our second team. And bringing it down the court. Washington on the drive. Gives it off to Walquist, and that was a good block, I guess.
That was a good block.
14, Laverity. Oh, that was a nice running jump shot.
Yeah, he had a nice block, and he finished it off with a 2-point play.
That was a nice shot. Williams with the ball. Drives in, gives it off to Dix. Dix, no good. They get the rebound. Whoa, he did it
He
again.
walked again.
You know, they might get tired of calling it after a while, but he definitely walked, didn't he?
He sure did. He took way too many steps when he caught the ball. He was too excited.
Washington with the drive, and a nice off the backboard. That's a pretty shot. Wilford. Nice pass off to Little for the 2.
It's a very good pass right there.
Brought the defense to him, passed it off. 3-point shot up. Good! I told you that kid could shoot. Jake Williams with a nice 3. Wilford looking around. I guess that's the guy we're going to say is going to be handling this ball club on at the point. He didn't do much, though. That's a Long first step. DJ Washington with the rebound. Gives it to Williams.
He's on pull up right here.
Yeah. 3 for Williams. You cannot leave him wide open like that. He will light it up. He is feeling it too. Woodford bringing it down, looking around, gives it to Laverity. Laverity looking over the defense, and it's a pretty good defense right now. And he made, I thought there was going to be a foul on that one, didn't you?
Yes. Yeah, that's Little's. His 4 points now, 2 buckets.
Yeah.
Right
Zach
underneath the
Chumbler
basket.
with the ball. Gives it back to DJ.
They're going to put a little more pressure on Jake Williams now.
Well, I would hope so. Dan Dix, 2-point shot up. It's good. We need to put some starch on those. All right, into the basketball game, number 10 and 25. David Quarles and Dorian Armstrong. And, folks, I apologize right now if I ever say Darian, because it sure does seem like it ought to be Darian instead of Dorian. Number 5 with a little short jump shot up, and with the rebound.
That's again,
Armstrong.
We got to get in there and block out.
Yep. Jake. Back to Zach Chumbler. Chumbler, 3-point shot up. It's good. Man, I tell you, ever since I told him he couldn't shoot threes, he's lit whatever it up.
That's what he needed.
On the floor, there's a foul. Number 21, Walquist with the foul.
That 3-pointer from Kimber makes our 4th 3-pointer of the game already.
They've all been in good, with good.
Good rhythm.
Yeah, good rhythm. That's a word I was looking for.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing. We got lucky to get the rebound. And on the foul is 5. And number 30 wanted to talk about it. And the best thing for him to do is shut up, because
that's right.
Henderson will tee him up. We got 3 that aren't bashful out here tonight. Washington.
They went to a 2-3 zone here.
Kimber got feeling it. I think it was gas that time. No good. They haven't made a 3 yet, have they?
No, sir, they have not.
And it's our basketball. Washington with the basketball. Throws it in to Jake Williams.
How do you like this number 5's hairdo? Looks good,
Well,
don't it?
it's all right. Looks comfortable. It's not in his eyes.
That's right.
DJ Washington, Walquist, and it wasn't a perfect pass, but it wasn't that bad a pass.
It wasn't. He should have been on a good
30
jump.
coming down, and they did check him. And 3-point. There I go. I had to say it.
Yep.
And number 10, David Quarles makes a 3.
We can all blame that one on you.
Yeah. 24-17, 10:52 to go. Jake Williams back to Washington, back to Dix. Wow, we almost knocked the panel out up on the roof.
Some of it's falling down onto the floor. Might want to sweep that away. I don't know.
Yeah. As long as it's not water, we'll be all right. Oh, Hall's coming over.
Yeah,
he's going to take care of it.
Got to go retrieve the ball.
I always knew there was something they could do. A janitor, you know.
That's right. Well, during this little break, this is a good time to say a big shout out to our crew in the truck, Mr. Dan Shepard, Mark, Joey, and Colin. We appreciate everything you do for us, and
they do
make
a good
this program
job.
Grow.
They make us look good, and that's hard.
Really hard for me.
Jake Williams on the drive, and he's fouled on the floor. And that one's on
number 3, Curry.
Okay. Jake Williams puts his shot up after a little dribble. Yeah. Welch. Now Washington. I'll get it right in a second. Washington reached in there. I was wanting to say the reaching in before I said the name.
That's right. Another little silly foul there. Silly foul.
Quarles looks like if 15's not in there, he is the man to lead them. And the problem is not the point guard. The problem is their shots aren't falling. Inside a little. Oh, I guess he had a better angle than I did. Who was that on?
I believe they called on Ben Dix.
Well, that's why I thought he did okay,
Yes.
because he didn't get called for the foul.
You know, the Falcons aren't hitting outside shot, but, you know, they're taking inside. They're pounding it in there. That's what they're going to have to do.
Free throw, no good. And into the game, we have Pablo, Lee, Kilder, and Welch. That leaves,
Andy Walchrist.
yeah, okay. Walker's still in the game. Yeah, that's right. Johnson has 2 fouls. You don't want him in the game no more. Once you take him out, forget him.
Yep.
Pablo into Kilder. Yeah, just didn't hit it. Nice looking shot. And he bothered him enough. Old Pablo bothered him enough he couldn't do anything with it. And they let him put it in and fouled him.
Yeah, Montrell Little, he is their big guy inside. He has 7 points already.
Kilder Gonzalez. With the foul, and into the game we have Zach Chumbler.
17 fouls for the Stars and only 4 for the Falcons.
Chumbler's doing a lot better job than I thought he'd be doing, and that's why he's back in the game.
That's right. He's being physical this game. He's being more physical down the paint. That's good. That's what we need from him.
Lee looking over the defense, gives to Bianchi. Back to Lee. And stolen. And laid up. A little bit better defense, folks.
We just got to get back in transition there.
Timeout on the court. And we have a full timeout. Let's take a minute break. This is West Kentucky Stars basketball action. All right, folks, we're back here at Hall's Gymnasium. We need a little timeout. We were running, not getting anything done on offense or defense. It's a 1-point game now, and we were up pretty good.
And they had a quick 6-0 run right there. We need a timeout. Settle down.
That's right. Lee looking around. 3-point shot up. It's no good. Couldn't corral it. Killer Gonzalez. He tried, but he just couldn't get that thing.
It was a good effort.
Yeah, it was a good effort. And with the basketball, Quarles looking over at his coach, and they throw it all around, and now they're trying to look inside and just give him a good, make him hit that. If he hits it, fine. But don't give him the rebound. Kilder Gonzalez to Bianchi. Bianchi on the drive. And it's 2, and Bianchi thought it should have been a 3-point chance.
Bianchi with 11 points. Trying to get inside again.
Oh, we have a player hurt. That's Armstrong. Looks like he twisted an ankle. I hope that's just a little minor.
He got some low top shoes on. Kind of low.
Yeah.
Inbounds past the little there.
He's walking around trying to. Oh, that's Lee.
That's, again, us not getting the rebound. That's us not blocking
Lee
out.
reaching in. You cannot reach in over a guy's arm. You're going to get called for it every time. I don't understand. And our gal Friday is coming over to check out, make sure he's okay.
Yeah, that's our team mom, Miss Amy Elmore. She'll take care of anything.
DeMarie with the basket. And he's put up. No good. And they got the rebound. Good Lord. And they put it back in. Tied at 26.
We're going to be doing rebounding drills on Monday. I can tell you that.
Lee. Over to Welch. Back to Lee. Moving it around the outside. Gave it into Chumbler. And that Kilder Gonzalez with a good layup.
I believe we got a gift there. I believe we stepped out of bounds. But
well,
I guess Russ didn't
it's
see
only a turnover if they call it.
That's right.
No good. And I think it's on them.
Yeah.
And is it 30 or 3?
I believe it's 30. I believe
30.
I believe it's on Montreal Little.
Yes. All right. We had the basketball bringing it down the court. That was Little's first. Pablo to Lee. Moving it around, trying to find somebody open. Back to Welch. Welch.
I was going to attack the middle. On the
7
zone.
seconds on the shot clock. And it was blocked.
That was a good defensive possession by them.
They're gonna give them that basket.
We'll have to give them that point.
No, they didn't.
Oh
yeah. They finally got together. That was definitely a basket interference. It didn't matter if it's going to go in or not. You get your hands inside the rim, it's 2.
And that's a lot of like smacking the backboard or anything like that. They don't call it either way.
And trying to complete the 3-point play of Laverity.
He already has 4 points in this game. This will be his first free throw attempt.
For 25, walking around and looking better. And he made it, I guess. It's on the scoreboard.
Yes, he made that.
Who came in? Was that 14?
14 just shot the free throws, Laverity.
Who came in? 31?
Yes, 31.
Gianni Otto. Lee with the basketball. Over to Pablo. Whoa! Somebody knocked old Chumbler down, and you know what? It takes a lot to knock Chumbler down.
That's a foul on Daniel Qualls. That's his first. Team 6. There goes Russ teeing up number 15, Wilford. Did you see what happened? Was you just talking?
I didn't see it. I was looking over here at the coach.
Yeah.
And
Like
he explained it to him, and after he explained it to him, the coach didn't have much to say.
Well, you mentioned our referees here. They're not going to take much of that.
No, they're not going to take any. Coming into the game for the Falcons, DeMarie Walker and number 30, Montreal Little. No. Yeah.
Pablo shooting the technical free throws. He's 2 for 2.
Good.
Make it 3 for 3.
And that wasn't one of those little one-shot technicals. That was one of those you earned it.
That's right.
2-shot technicals.
Pablo with 13 points now. 13 out of 30.
And we'll have the basketball out of bounds. Chumbler looking in. Throws it to Bianchi. And not a good pass back. He didn't. I'll tell you what. Usually when you make a mistake like that, you'll end up fouling.
That's right.
And he didn't. Lee over to Bianchi. Back to Lee. Over to Welch. Looking around for somebody. Under 10 seconds on the shot clock. Welch over to Chumbler. Chumbler to Gonzalez. He lays it in. A very athletic layup.
That's good. 6 points for Kilder Gonzalez.
Steal. Welch on the drive. And it's good. That was pretty, and it was not a good foul. He was coming from behind. He had no chance to really do anything with the play. 25's back in the game. Dorian Armstrong. He's still a little ginger on that leg. He's got new shoes on.
He does. I was about to say that.
He's got those high tops now, doesn't he?
That's right.
Yeah.
We may call him about that.
Maybe you had an influence on that.
There's a very colorful range of shoes there at the free throw line.
Oh, yeah. And we got the rebound on the miss. That's good. Back to Chumbler. Over to Bianchi. Chumbler with three-point shot up. It's no good. On the rebound. Did not make it. Lee with the miss, and he's fouled on the play.
Anthony Lee to the line for 2.
Foul there on Laverity.
That's his first. Both teams have 9 team fouls, and the next the next foul on both teams will be the double technical.
That was Anthony Lee's first point. Looking for his second here at the charity strike.
Made them both.
The Stars are 6 for 7 at the free throw line in this game.
That's good. That's good. It's better than we have been doing.
That's right. The Falcons are 4 for 6.
No good. And he gets his own rebound. Good Lord. And Chumbler pats him on the head. I swear that just irritates me to no end.
Laverity and 1.
That's 2 on Chumbler.
Yep. Laverity is looking to complete his second three-point play of the game, and he does.
And he does.
8 points for Laverity.
And we're going to move it around.
Very quiet.
Lee with the basketball. Over to Chumbler. Wow. I'll tell you one thing. Kilder Gonzalez had some people paratrooping around on that one.
Yep. 8 points there for Kilder. Good to see him take it up strong.
Laverity, he took a long first step. Huh. Who did he give the foul on?
Ref said 1-4. I don't believe that's right.
There ain't no 1-4 out there for us.
2-4. How about 2-4?
He was on. Is it on 2-4? They're having a hard time figuring out who it is over there. Yeah, that was on Bianchi. It's his first. Into the game, Washington, Williams, Dix, and Walquist. And into the game for them, did you see who it was?
31's back in, Otto.
Okay, Otto's back there.
You know, I'm going to try to jinx Laverity here. He's 3 for 3 from the free throw line. So I'm going to say
Never
that.
seen the kid miss one.
That's right. Hopefully now we will. It's good to see Jake Williams back in there with the Falcons playing a zone. We'll see if he can get loose here for a 3.
Well, I tell you what, if you jump out on him, he'll take a couple steps and put one in.
Look at there, he missed it. Good for him.
There you go.
Good for
You
us.
did a good job. Wow. I don't know who, and I guess Williams just
need to slow down there.
Williams thought, I don't know. I thought Williams could just grab it and go with it, but I guess it wasn't good enough.
That looked like a carry
Wow.
there.
Did you see that shot?
I don't think he'll make too many of those.
Back to Williams. It's getting through. Laverity with the drive. And what usually happens?
Exactly right.
Is that his second? No, it's his first.
We've had several turnovers in this game, and then it leads to us not getting back on defense.
Pablo Bianchi will be coming in the game in the next chance. At Laverity's back on the line. Nobody seems to be able to guard him without fouling him. Second shot's in and good, and Wilford into the game.
They've been at the free throw line a lot this half. That was their 11th free throw attempt.
Yeah, they took a 1-point lead. Washington throwing it around the outside looking for somebody, and
another turnover.
An absolutely silly looking play. Absolutely silly looking play. Wilford with the shot.
Laverity's eating this live. Got to get back on transition defense. Let's see if he's going to count that. Basket good.
Well, yeah, he was in the air when he was fouled. He double clutched on it, make sure he made it. So we make this one, we'll be back tied again. And Pablo Bianchi's at the line from Brazil. Good, 41 apiece. And Wilford bringing it down. And Williams did a pretty good job standing. He did a lot of shaking and baking, and Williams just stood there waiting for him. And Washington with the ball, throws it to Walquist. Walquist got it blocked by Laverity. Laverity down the court, pulls up for a three, no good. And that was close to a foul, but Dix did a good job. Washington on the drive, over to Williams, and it hits the side. And Washington tried to put it back up, and he's fouled on the play. That was on Wolford. Wolford, how many is that on him?
Number 2.
Number 2. That got to be somebody getting 2 fouls with that many fouls up there, you know?
There's 2 with two fouls.
Shots up and good.
DJ's 3rd point of the game, looking for number 4.
Good. Bounced around and then bounced in. It's been a nip and tuck game. We had about a 10-point lead. We lost it, and it's been nip and tuck ever since. Whoa. I tell you what, he moved Bianchi out of there, didn't he?
He sure did. It could have been a
that was a good play.
Yeah.
Good play.
I like to note that we're 9 for 10 from the free throw line. Shoot 90%, that's good.
Oh, Williams.
That's his 3rd 3 of the game.
Jake's got it.
All he needs is just a little bit of space.
You just hesitate a little bit, and 2 points in.
12 points for Little. There's a lot of complaining when there's fouls called.
Everybody complaining.
That's a pretty easy foul to call.
That was on number 15. That's his 3rd. I wonder if the coach noticed that. Wolford, got to get somebody in there for him, unless I'm not trying to coach, but Walquist shot up, no good. Yeah. Oh, he's got some over there. I didn't see him. They were hiding. Number 11, Simon Shafik, and number 3, was it? Yeah, yes. 3, Darryl Curry. And he missed them both. Well, so much for the 9 for 10.
Got to go get back on defense. Another layup.
They get that long first step and lay it in. Laverity's having a pretty good game.
15 points.
Turnaround jump shot, no good. And Washington with the rebound. Back to Washington. Washington. Walquist. Good shot. My goodness, that was pretty.
That was a very athletic move.
That was really pretty. That was as pretty a shot as I've seen Walquist put up all year.
He wanted to make up for those 2 free throws he just missed.
3-point shot up. It's good. Laverity's filling it up.
Team high, 18 points.
No good. And with the rebound, Curry coming down the court.
charge.
He tried to give it off, but he was just not under control.
That's right. Way to take the charge. Way to step in there, Jake Williams, and take one for the team. There's about to be another layup.
Hard me to see down at this end. Walquist needs to move a little bit. Pavo looking at him, and he's standing there. Whoa! Dunked you very much, Walquist.
That was very nice.
Nice.
Now, Andy Walker, he's a right-handed player, and he goes up there with his left hand with authority. That is very impressive.
Demarie Quarles into the game for number 31, Otto. He made one circuit shot.
Walker doesn't just appear to me that he would just do that. It was amazing.
Yeah, I was surprised. Quarles, Laverty with the look. Gives it out to number 11, and three-point shot up. It's good. Shafik with a three.
They're warming up now. That's their third three of the game.
And Walquist dunked you very much once again. That's two in a row.
He goes from left hand to both hands.
Yeah.
His right hand's coming up.
Man, I tell you, he's looking good. Curry with the basketball. Looking over defense. We need a little bit better defense. We can score, but we stop. Boy, I tell you, I don't see how they can let him have that.
It's a long first step.
Yeah. Bianchi with the drive, lays it in.
18 points for Bianchi.
And the coach looked at, Washington looked at the referee and said, hey, he just did a little elbow there. You didn't see it. This could get a little bit rough before it gets done.
Shot clock turned off, 8 seconds to go in half.
No good with the rebound, Walquist, and he's fouled on the play. 5 seconds to go, 1 point lead. Now we need Mr. Walquist to come up there and make the dang free throws. Coach talking to him, I'm sure he's saying, make the dang free throws.
Absolutely.
What else would he say?
We got 1 point lead here. Could be three going into the half.
Good, nothing but that.
He just needed a couple dunks to get him settled down.
Yeah, I tell you, those are pretty dunks.
And he's 1 for 3 from the free throw line. Looking to make it 50% here.
It took too much time.
That was a good first half right there, Ken.
55-53 halftime lead for the Stars. Let's take a 2-minute break. We'll be back with some action from halftime. This is West Kentucky Star basketball action.
The WKCTC Clemens Fine Arts Center presents its 2015-16 Arts in Focus season. Winona and the Big Noise, Stories and Song. And a name. Barrage 8. For tickets, visit artsinfocus.org.
right, folks, we had a little technical difficulty. Our camera fell over, and we had to get us a new camera.
Number one rule, always come prepared.
Always come prepared, and it was not my fault.
Yep.
I didn't break it by looking at it. It was just an accident.
But that's right. Everything's going to be okay. Cameras are replaceable.
There you go.
All right.
There you go.
Right.
All right, Jake, tell me what you thought of that first half.
Well, first off, I'll start by saying the leading scores for both teams were tied with 18 points. The Falcons from Southeastern College, Laverity, he has 18 points, and our very own Pablo Bianchi, he has 18 as well. It's been up and down. 55-53 at halftime. For the Stars, I like to see us cut down on turnovers. We had a lot of turnovers at half, and when you lead to turnover play, then you don't get back on defense. Leads to transition defense. How many layups have they had? So many. And then on the same end of the court, when we're playing defense, we need to block out. We get up a lot of offensive rebounds.
And I hate to say this because it sounds like I'm making excuses, but when we made a layup, it was an athletic looking layup.
It was a hard layup.
When they made a layup, it was a wide open, no defense layup.
Looked very easy.
That's
Absolutely
right.
Absolutely.
That's right. All right, let's take a 1 minute break. We'll be back with our stats guru, Gary McLean. This is West Kentucky Stars basketball action. All right, folks, we're back here at Hall's Gymnasium. I'm here with our stats guru, Gary McLean.
Guru Gary.
Give me a rundown there,
All right,
Gary.
let's see what we got here. We got Anthony Lee had 2 points. Kevin Welch had 2 points. DJ Washington had 4 points. Ben Dix had 2 points. Kilder Gonzalez had 8. Jake Williams had 9. Andy Walquist had 7. Pedro Bianchi had 18. Zach Kimbler had 3 for a total of 55 points. We shot 63% during the first half on 2-pointers. We shot 45% on 3-pointers and had 72% on the free throws.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, that's real good.
Better.
They did good with that part. We got to work on the defense just a little bit.
Lord, yeah.
12 fouls for them the first half. And for Southern Illinois, Southeastern Illinois, we have Waller with 2, Quarles with 3, Shafak with 3, Hall with 5, Laverity with 18, Wilford with 6, Armstrong with 2, Little with 12, Otto with 2. They have a total of 14 fouls. Their score at halftime here is 53.
I was telling Jake, the first half to me was summed up by us making good athletic layups and close-in shots, and them getting layups on just nobody doing any kind of defense.
They got to put a number of easy shots there, just right under the basket and just uncontested everything. It's kind of like, okay, we got to stop that somehow. And like I say, we got 2 of their players now with 30 of their 55 points. So need to do a little shutting down on those 2.
Yeah, Laverity just looked like I'm surprised he only had 18. He looked like he was just going crazy.
He was shooting everywhere. He was hitting. He was the free throw line just very often, and
only missed
Little,
1, I think.
Yeah, he only missed 1, and Little was also there with 12. So yeah, they've got some stopping to do.
All right, let's take a 30-second break. We'll be back with the head coach to tell us what he thought of the first half. This West Kentucky Star basketball action. right, folks, we're back here at Hall's Gymnasium with the coach, Mike Chumbler. Coach, what'd you think of that first half?
It's hard to be happy when you give up 53 points, but we scored 55, so I'm not too disappointed. We're not far off from being pretty good, and if we just clean up a few things, rebound a little better, and we'll be okay. But, you know, they're a big, strong, athletic team, and I'm fairly happy with the first half. The effort was good.
Well, I'll say what I said twice already. I'll say it one more time. You didn't hear it. Our play could be described as good athletic inside shots, and theirs were uncontested layups.
Yeah, for the most part. For the most part, you're right. We're making, what's his name? Those two big guys, we're making them look pretty good.
Oh, man,
now,
they look awful.
But I'll tell you who did a great job of defending them and denying them. It's Chumbler. Chumbler did a good job.
Zach's getting a lot better. Isn't he?
He really is. Zach did a great job that first half.
Well, any changes for the second half?
No. no. We're going to try to deny the post, try to keep them from catching there. Have our guards trust our bigs a little bit more, and that's about it. We're going to try to keep the ball out of the post.
I will say one thing. They are not shooting good threes, so we need to be stacking in just a little bit to take away that inside shot.
Probably, but they have a couple of kids that can't shoot. That one, and I can't give you the number.
Liberty, 14?
Yeah. He shot fairly well. And I'd like to go zone, but I'll be honest, I'm scared.
No.
Scared to go zone. We got to guard somebody.
I don't even know what that Z word means. All right. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Let's take a 1-minute break. We'll be back with West Kentucky Stars basketball action.
The WKCTC Clemens Fine Arts Center presents its 2015-16 Arts in Focus season. Winona and the Big Noise, Stories and Song. Patty Griffin, Sarah Watkins, and Anaya Mitchell. Barrage 8. For tickets, visit artsinfocus.org.
Folks, they queued us in right along the clock, and that's the way to do it, you know. That's right, perfect timing. The coach thought I said I was talking about zones. I don't like zones. So that wasn't it. And we get the ball to start with, and our original five are in there. Lee, Wells, Bianchi, Kilder, Gonzalez, and Johnson. Oh, my goodness gracious. It hit him in a bad place. Hit him in the hands. Coming down in a hurry, Laverity, and foul on the play. And I think I know who it was, but we'll make sure. It's on 0. Lee, that's his second, isn't it?
That's his second, yes.
All right, well, we're all right. And Shaffick's at the line.
Shaffick has 5 points so far.
Good. And I asked Armstrong how he was doing. He said his foot was fine. He's in good shape to go. He changed his wheels. He's got the high tops on now instead of the low tops. He missed his second shot. Lee in a hurry, bringing it down the court. Nice pass to Welch. Back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez back to Welch. Trying to figure out what's open inside. And he tried to throw it in. It was not a good pass. Welch. Oh, and golly, I hate that.
Well, we've been saying, you make a mistake on one end, just get back and play solid defense on the other, and commit the foul.
And he didn't really give him a chance to not call a foul.
That's right.
That's his second. At the line for 2 would be number 15, Wilford. Let's see if he can make the second one.
Wilford has 7 points.
He has 8. All right, Lee. Welch with the basketball. Coming down the court. Wow.
Yep.
We need to calm down a little bit. Our play is a little erratic.
It's good if we can get the ball inside
back
the middle.
Back to Lee. Back to Bianchi. Bianchi, 3-point shot. No good. Johnson with a nice effort, and he just didn't get the rebound. Thought they couldn't get it. And it's out of bounds to us.
When we see them playing the zone, we want to be able to get it inside the middle, work inside out, and that's going to open up the threes, and it's going to even open up the big guys inside. See if we can't do that.
Yeah. Welch to Lee, back to Welch, back to Lee. Lee looked inside to Bianchi. Bianchi, a turnaround jump shot. Good! That's a pretty shot for him. He can shoot that anytime he wants to, as far as I'm concerned.
Got 20 points there for Bianchi.
Wilford with the basketball. Gives it over to Otto. They're throwing it around the outside. He's going to try to I thought he was going to try to stake one in on Lee. Johnson. A nice save by Bianchi. Nice save. Johnson's having a hard time getting a hold of the ball for some reason. Kilder Gonzalez. Back to Bianchi. They play good together. Lee with an off the board. Nice little bank shot for 2.
First field goal there for Anthony Lee.
That was a pretty one, too. Wolford. 3-point shot up and good. Lee didn't think he could make that, I guess, because he just let him shoot it.
Yep. I believe that might be his first attempt, but that's his first make.
You got to put a hand up.
That's right.
Got to have a hand up.
There's the saying, hand down, man down.
Yeah, that's right. I was surprised he didn't get called for a walk on that one. And then he turned it over on top of that. Laverity with the driving layup.
Another fairly easy layup there. Got to get back on transition defense.
Lee looking over the defense. And I don't know if you knew this, Jake, but they said that if you're on the dribble, there's no 5-second call this year.
Really? I didn't hear that.
That's what I was told. Bianchi with turnaround jump shot, no good. Johnson tried to throw it up, and he got fouled.
But so if you're dribbling, if you pick it up, though, it
pick it up, it starts at 5 seconds.
Okay.
But if you're on the dribble, there's no 3 seconds.
How you learn
no
something every day.
Yeah, that's what the referee was saying, and they're the men that know, so I don't argue with them. Johnson tried to put up a couple free throws. First one's up, no good. It was a brick. I could hear it from here with the headphones on.
Well, if he bricks this one, he might be starting his new house, building it.
Good. And coming in for the Falcons, number 5, Demarie Walker.
See, why I said that is so he would make it.
There you go. Yeah, that's really good. And Wilford bringing it down the court. Going around the outside. To Otto. Around to Wilford. Back to Laverity. Laverity. Now that's you put a hand up and golly, is that on Lee or is that on Johnson?
I think that there's about 3 they could have called it on.
Yeah. It was on number 1.
Kevin Welch. That's his 3rd.
Boy, I guess if I just guessed 5, I would have probably got it. I didn't see him in there.
We had,
like you said, there was 3 of them. And shots up and good. Armstrong. And into the game is Mr. D.J. Washington. And Welch is out. And with the rebound, Pablo to Lee. Lee coming down the court in a hurry. Gives it to Bianchi. Over to Lee. Lee, no good. He thought he was going to get fouled on that, and he didn't. They played good. Laverity with the driving. Layup is good.
That was a good Euro step there by Laverity.
Yeah.
22 points.
Bianchi gives it to Lee. Over to Gonzalez. Back to Lee. Back to Gonzalez. 3-point shot up. It's good. We needed that one.
I didn't know he could shoot threes.
I hadn't seen him shoot them, have you? Otto with the 3-point shot up. It's no good, and that one didn't have a prayer of going in. Lee coming down the court. Gives off to Gonzalez. Gonzalez had it stripped. Into the game, Montrell Little. He gets Otto. Oh, a technical. And Henderson got him one. Well, that's 2 of the 3. He got one. 15. Whoa, that's not good. That's on Wilford.
That is his 4th.
That's number 4. Because they left him in too long in the first half to get his 3rd.
And wasn't he the one had a technical in the first half? So shouldn't he be kicked out?
If that's his 2nd, that's it.
Very possible. We'll have to watch that. Meanwhile, Bianchi at the line. He makes his 1st. Give him 21 points. Looking for number 22.
And it's good.
Bianchi is 7 for 7 at the free throw line this afternoon. Everybody likes to see that.
And Henderson will just sit there and listen to the coach. He's not going to, he's not going to get excited. He's just going to listen, and that's it. He's done.
So did he get ejected?
David Quarles into the game. That's a big loss for them because he's the one that run that ball club
he runs
pretty
the
good.
Show. He runs the show.
Let's see what happens now. You can't talk to a referee. You talk to a referee, you're just wasting a lot of effort. And number 50.
Foul on Lawrence Johnson. That is his 3rd. You know, at halftime I was talking to Coach Chumbler before he came on set, and we were talking about Kilder Gonzalez. You know, Kilder Gonzalez only listed at 6'3", but he sure plays a lot bigger than that.
He plays a lot bigger than 6'3". He can take it inside with the best of them.
Yes, he can. That's what we need.
And Johnson with another one.
That'll be his 4th.
I'll tell you, Johnson and Kilder is over there trying to explain to him, give him the dang basketball and shut up. And that's the reason Wilford's out of the game. They don't.
You know, Ken, we could talk about, there's a close game. You know, our first 3 games that we had, we won by an average of 26 points. And this is going to be a little bit different case here.
Yeah.
Especially down the stretch. See how we can respond to being a close game.
I'm glad they didn't do anything on that. But they were right in calling their attention to it. All right, taking it out of bounds. Williams, okay. Back to Washington, back to Williams. 3-point shot up, good! You can't keep a good man down very long.
That's his 4th 3-pointer of the game.
I'm anxious to see how they do without Wilford in the game.
You're right.
Because he was the one that ran that team. He just couldn't control himself. 3-point shot up, no good. Walquist with the rebound, back to Washington. Washington back to Williams. Williams over to Tiller Gonzalez. That thing almost went in. To Laverity with the dunk.
Demetrius Laverity.
20.
Whoa! Somebody got something. I gave foul on number 22, Aaron Hall.
He's officially in the scorebooks.
He's in the scorebook, yeah. What did you think about that call?
I wasn't quite seeing. I was writing the points down. I didn't really
Okay.
see what happened.
Yeah.
To be honest,
Yeah.
was he out of control?
Yeah, not really. He was there, it looked like, for a while, but obviously he wasn't there long enough, and that was a charge. And nobody, that was on Laverity, and Laverity, that was, he was there.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't maybe. He was definitely there.
And he was outside the arc.
Demarie Walker. I
was a
got
good
that
call.
Demarie down pat.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, Demarie.
Demarie.
Demarie has 5 points.
All right,
To match
Dix
his
with
number.
the basketball gives it to Washington. Washington gives it back to Kimbler, and 2-point shot up, no good. And follow-up layup by Dix. That was nice. That's what we need to do more of. Thrown around the outside, looking for somebody. Good defense so far, but we got the foul. I believe that's on Walquist, wasn't it?
Walkerst. That's his second.
Yeah. Looked like he got it in the head.
Shafik at the line for 2.
He might
is,
not be like me. He hit me in the head, and you're going to hurt. Shadwick, first shot up, good.
He's 2 for 3.
Tied at 72. Let's see, he misses one, he'd be back 50%. That'd be okay, wouldn't it?
Yes.
And they got called for violation on the free throw
Take that
and
away.
take it away. Well, he is 50%.
There you go. Good job. Way to get inside the paint there.
Whoa,
Middle.
whoa. We're Washington back to Kimbler. Back to Jake. Jake, 3-point up. Good. He's heating up.
15 points on 5 3-pointers.
I tell you, we can get the silliest fouls, I swear. DJ Washington, it's going to be a 1-and-1.
We have 5 people with 2 fouls, 1 with 3 and 1 with 4.
David Quarles at the line for the 1-and-1.
Lot of
DJ
fouls.
Washington with his second.
They might be in
And
the.
he's going to have the 1-and-1. David Quarles.
They might be in a double bonus before the halfway mark here in the second half.
And he makes the first one.
That's 4 points for Daniel Quarles.
And it's up and it's good. Williams. Jake bringing it down. Back to Jake. Whoa, that was a nice looking pass and a nice looking shot by Walquist. That was pretty.
Yes, it was. 9 points there for Andy Walquist.
Almost a steal, couldn't quite get it. Don't. He just threw it out of bounds. He thought he was going to get fouled, but I have to admit, the Stars did a good job on that.
Other than giving up the rebound.
Yeah. On the defense, they did a good job.
Yeah. Sure did.
Williams bringing it down the court. On the drive, and he had lost control of it, so he gave it up. Zach Kimbler with the ball gives it to Jake Williams. Jake Williams on the drive. And that was a circus shot that didn't. Whoa! They didn't do what it. If you thought you saw somebody undercut him, he didn't really undercut him, but he hit him in the air just enough where it just almost hurt him. And thank goodness it didn't. The Verity. And we have a timeout on the court. And it is a full timeout? All right, full timeout. Let's take a minute break. This West Kentucky Star basketball action. All right, folks, are back here at Hall's Gymnasium. What do you think of this second half so far?
We still got the lead. I like that about it. We're still giving up some rebounds, but I think Coach Chumbler definitely addressed that, and we're taking care of that a little bit. Still so many fouls. Wow, we're just fouling so much. 9 fouls already, and still 10.5 to go. Somebody's gonna foul out of this game.
Yeah. If they bring Johnson back in, he's the number 1 candidate. The Verity. Shots up. It's good. Tied at 77, 10:34 to go in the game. The Falcons will be in the double bonus on the next foul, and we've got a couple to go just getting the 1-and-1. And Chumbler just went out of control.
But Ken, you look at that and you think, oh, the home team's not getting any calls. But I agree, we've been fouling more than they have.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we've been fouling. They've been mouthing and we've been fouling.
Yep. And referees been teeing people up.
Yep.
It's been a fun game.
Same one. All right. Oh, man, that was wide open and a layup by Shaffick.
That was a very strong move to the basket.
Washington with the ball, looking inside. Gives it to Chumbler. Chumbler gives it to Dix. They're just moving it around the outside, looking for somebody inside. And driving layup. And Washington with the driving layup. And we need a towel. And we got that little blue towel. It's the cutest little towel you ever seen.
That was a good
I don't know why we can't afford a real big towel,
I think it's going to be sopping wet. Hey, that was a good move by DJ Washington there.
Yeah,
taking
it
into
was
it.
good.
He absorbed the contact. That's what you want. He absorbed it all.
And he dropped down on the floor like he'd been shot, but referee said no foul. And that's ours. And Dix just kind of diverted his attention enough that it went off his hands. And into the game we have Gonzalez, Bianchi.
Is this the starting 5 now?
Yeah, Lee and
well, we have
no, we don't have
Washington
starting 5 and
back in.
Webb.
He stays in.
Yeah, we don't have Johnson in the game.
Yeah. Yeah, he's still playing with those 4 fouls. Nice move.
Nice.
8 points for DJ Washington.
Now we need to put a stop on him. Over to the Verity. Ooh, now that was. I guess he got him, but that was picky. Ooh, that was close. But I guess if he hadn't touched him, he'd made the basket.
That's
good reason to call a foul.
Pablo Bianchi's 3rd foul.
Yeah, we're all right there. As long as he doesn't go crazy. Little at the line, 4-2. First one up, it's good.
That makes him 3 for 4 at the line.
That scorekeeper's got that doing good because I never can catch him putting it up. It's always up there. Second one's good. We're tied at 81. Lee with the basketball to Washington. Washington, a jump shot. No good. I didn't think that was his shot. A little early for that. My goodness gracious.
Another foul.
Three on Lee.
David Quarles at the line for 2.
And Quarles be trying to untie this game. They're in the double bonus, and we're not even in the 1-and-1 yet. And we've earned every foul.
Got all 23 of them in this game for the Stars.
Wow, wow, wow. And the second shot's up and good. Gonzalez with the basketball, bringing it down the court. Over to Bianchi. Bianchi back to Washington. Back to Lee. Inside to Gonzalez. Gonzalez faked it. Put it up. No good. And that was a good defense on the Falcons' part.
Yeah, he was looking for the foul, but I think that was a good clean block up top.
That was good. Lee into Gonzalez. Gonzalez dribbles away. He recognized he didn't have anything. And that was just absolutely gorgeous by Washington. He went in, put his body on the guy, and made him foul him. And there's no other way to put it. So DJ Washington at the line, 4-2. First one to tie the game. Good. Tied at 82, 8:36 to go.
You know, we have 23 fouls. They have 20. 43
Yeah, they got a lot
called.
in the first half, yeah. Second shot's up and good.
DJ Washington makes that 4 for 4 from the free throw line.
And looking for somebody. Quarles trying to find somebody out there.
Good pressure defense there by Kevin Welch.
Welch. Kilder Gonzalez. Ooh, Bianchi. Come on, that's with the body. Don't argue. I hate to see anybody argue like that.
That makes his fourth foul.
Good.
On
Great.
Pablo Bianchi.
I swear, I just, and there was no reason for it. It just wasn't a good foul.
Little at the line, he is 4 for 5. Made it 5 for 6.
Chumbler into the game. Bianchi wanders over to the sideline, dejected. Little trying to complete the 2-point play. Up, no good. And Kilder Gonzalez with the rebound. We're tied at 83, 8:15 to go in the game. And he's looking for somebody to give it to, and nobody's really moving. Nice shot. Just didn't go. It's a good shot. Bringing it down the court in a hurry. He's cut off. Nice rebound. 2-point shot up. No good.
Another offensive rebound. Made that 2 on that trip.
Chumbler finally got the rebound. Gilbert Gonzalez coming down the court.
Easy call.
Yeah, easy call.
Kilder Gonzalez and 1.
Nice.
That's a charge.
Otto is going to be coming in the game in a second. Who is that on?
That was a charge on Kilder Gonzalez. We'll see what happens, but I believe the way Russ was coming out there, yep, that was a charge on Kilder Gonzalez.
All right. Well.
Yep.
Okay. I thought
He was a little
he
out of
moved
control.
just a little bit, but I guess I'm wrong. And that was player control foul, so no free throws. Otto with the basketball. Now that's almost a moving pick.
Sure was. Yep. They're working the post down here. There's a good back door.
Otto shot up, and he makes it. That's a 2-point. And they take a 3-point lead. That's about the biggest lead they've had.
That was a 3-point shot, wasn't it, Ken?
No, I didn't see anybody's hand up, but did they give them 3 on the board?
I believe it was tied 83-83.
All right.
No, it's
I
86.
guess it was.
I'm not sure. It wouldn't be the first time I'd be wrong.
I didn't see. I didn't see one of the referees that could have been the one that put it up. And that's finally puts us in the bonus. That follows on Demetrius Laverity. He's his third. And it's good. We need one more.
The Falcons, with no severe foul trouble, they have 3 people with 3 fouls.
But they have their number 1 point guard out.
For the rest of the game.
Yeah, for the rest of the game. He made them both. 7 minutes to go in the game. Into Laverity, and he used that shoulder, and that was good shot. Shafik.
11 points for Shafik.
Whoa. He tried to go in among the trees, and he just couldn't get it to roll in. Otto with the drive in.
This is proving to be a grown man's game.
That was on Lee, wasn't it? That's his 4th, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, I tell you.
26.
We're getting in trouble.
We have Anthony Lee with 4 fouls, Pablo Bianchi with 4 fouls, and Lawrence Johnson with 4 fouls.
I'm going to tell you, they haven't missed Woodford.
They haven't. They actually have taken the lead without him.
Yeah. And I'm surprised because I thought when Wilford came out, that was going to be it. I didn't think they could make up for that. And the shot's up and good.
6 points for Gianni Otto. Otto or Otto?
Otto.
Otto.
No good. Lee with the basketball. I'm surprised they haven't taken him out, but they haven't.
Playing with 4 fouls.
It's up there and good.
Maybe that's why I didn't take him out.
I guess.
He knew something. Coach Chumbler knew something we didn't know. That's why he's the coach.
Well, we'll see how it works. One basket isn't gonna be the telling of the tale. That was too much fighting out there. And with the basketball, DJ Washington brings it down, puts it up, and then we're tied at 89. Otto. And they just threw it out of bounds. There was no, I thought there might have been a foul call on the play, but they just threw it out of bounds.
Tied game again. Hasn't been very much defense in this game.
Lee with a 3, and he salutes. Otto moving it around. Gonzalez, good defense. Good rebound, good putback. Laverity.
Demetrius Laverity.
And we have a timeout on the court, and it'll be a 30-second timeout, I do believe. I don't think they... Nope. A minute. Let's take a 30-second break. This West Kentucky Star basketball action.
Welcome back here to Hall's Gymnasium at West Kentucky Community Technical College. For the leading scorers here so far in this game, for the Falcons, Demetrius Laverity has 29 points and Pablo Bianchi has 22.
I think the story of this second half is twofold. Daquan Wilford fouled out, but they haven't missed them.
They sure haven't. I believe they dropped down to a 1 point lead. 1 point They're down by 1 right now, but, they haven't lost them a bit. They've been staying right there with them in this game with us. So.
All right. Welch bringing it down. Gives it to Zach Chumbler. 3-point shot up. No good. And it's a jump ball. They both had control, and it is theirs on the alternate possession.
Yeah, I think we were both surprised by them being able to stay in this game without Wilford.
Yeah, I was really surprised. Otto with the ball, looking for somebody. Gives it back to Otto. Almost got it. 3-point shot, no good.
Another offensive rebound.
Zach Chumbler. Is that 5 on him?
That's just 3 for Zach Chumbler.
3. And they'll be at the line for 2.
Laverty looking to add on to 29 points this afternoon.
Makes them. If you're a scorer, you score.
He's 7 for 8 from the free throw line. He does it all.
And they take a 1-point lead. Lee with the basketball, bringing it down the court. Otto checks him up. And he misses it. Washington with the rebound. No good. Otto to Laverty. And he thought he was going to get fouled, and he short-armed that. You know what?
Absolutely.
Kilder Gonzalez with the basketball. Give it up to somebody.
All
there
I see is another offensive rebound there, though. Yeah.
Back to Washington. Back to Lee. And he was fouled before Lee put it in. And the foul's on Otto. He hasn't got very many, does he?
That's just his second foul.
Second foul, yeah, he's a good shot.
DJ Washington.
And the foul's on Otto. He hasn't got very many, does he?
That's just his second foul.
Second foul, yeah, he's a good shot.
DJ Washington.
Washington will be at the line for 2. And into the game is Dorian Armstrong. It looks like he's moving a little bit better on that ankle that he twisted a little bit. First shot's up and good by Washington.
I'm starting to sound like a broken record. They're saying about all these fouls, but our next foul will be 50th foul combined between the two teams.
And we have most of them. We have at least
we have
30
20,
of them.
We have 27.
27, okay. That's closer than I thought it was.
Yeah.
And we made the second one, so we're up by 1.
6 for 6 at the free throw line for DJ Washington.
That's a good job. Good job. I can't argue with that call. I know Welch thought that that's his 4th. I know Welch thought he was, but he wasn't.
One thing I don't like is our players' reactions.
No, I don't like it either.
No, don't talk back. I don't like that.
First one's up by Laverty, and it's good. And we have a timeout on the court. It's a full timeout. Let's take a 1-minute break. This West Kentucky Star basketball action. All right, folks, we're back here at Hall's Gymnasium. And, Jake, they're still working on that ankle of
Armstrong.
And
they trying to roll him out there, massage him up good. I don't think there's any way he's going to come out for this last 3:55.
No, he
wants to be in there.
Yeah. And the one that's working on his ankle is number 15, Wilford. I like that. You know, make yourself useful. You fought out of the game. And be there for your teammates. That's good.
To
That's
still
really
be
good.
engaged. That's what a coach will like. That still
That's
be
right.
engaged in the game, even if you're, fouled out or anything like that.
All right, trying to break the tie is Levitre. Shots up, good. And the Falcons with a 1-point lead.
33 points for Laverty.
All right, Lee with the basketball. Bringing it down the court. Looking over everything. Gives it to Bianchi. Bianchi, 3-point shot up, no good. And Kilder Gonzalez with the rebound. Misses the shot, but he's fouled on the play. And the coach is talking to himself now.
That is foul on Laverty. That is his 4th foul.
4 on Bavarity. Boy, I tell you, that's the man. They definitely need to keep Laverity in there.
Yeah. Coach Irving has a tough decision here.
No, it's not
stay
tough.
man. Yeah.
That's not tough. You take him out, you're hurt. Kilder Gonzalez misses the first one. He's going to try to make the second one and tie it up. And you can probably hear the coach. And second shot's up. And good. We're tied at 95, 3:39 to go. Bringing it down the court. Walker, Demarie Walker, looking over the defense. Lee, I don't like seeing him reach in there like that. That's the way to get that cheap 5th foul. And who's going to get it? I think he grabbed him as he went by.
We got lucky there. It looked
Yeah.
like there's been several times he could have called foul on us.
There was about 3 or 4, yeah. It wasn't anything cheap. There was a lot of. And that's 2 on Demarie Walker. And at the line 4, and we're finally in the double bonus. Jake Scott,
Finally.
I didn't think we'd get here.
After 51 combined fouls, we're finally there.
So it'd be 2 shots for DJ Washington, and these are very, very important. And there's that little blue towel, folks. I'll tell you, that Mike Wooten doing a good job out there.
DJ Washington going to be at the line. He has 14 points, 6 for 6 at the free throw line. Hope I don't jinx him.
Good. Whoa, he missed the second one. All right, we Stars with a 1-point lead, and they're looking over the defense. Whoa, I tell you, Washington with the going down, laying it in. That was big. That was a nice steal. That was a big, big shot, and the coach is going to get Otto back in there. Levitre, 3-point shot up. It's good. I tell you, that kid is tough.
Demetrius Laverty.
36 points.
It's a full timeout. Let's take a 30-second break. This West Kentucky Star basketball action. All right, folks, we're back here at Hall's Gymnasium, and what's your prediction on the winner of this game?
Well, we got a tie game right here at 98 all. My prediction is whoever's going to get to 100 first is going to win the game. So next basket wins.
We'll see.
We'll see what happens.
And if it's them that gets it, you're gonna.
I'm going to
change
reconsider my comment. Yes.
All right,
definitely
Lee with the
reconsider.
basketball, breaking it down the court. looking over the defense. Gives it to Pablo Bianchi. They switched up on him. That was pretty tough defense there. Washington. Whoa, he came across his arms and got away with it. You don't see that very often. And there's... Well, Montrell Little with the basket. He hasn't been there much in the second half, but he got a big one there.
Almost just gave him those 2 points. But we won't talk about who got to 100 first.
Zach Chumbler with the basketball. Shots up and good! And the coach is down on one knee saying, oh my Lord, how did you do that? Maybe it's the first one to 101.
Absolutely. I like that better, yeah.
1:55 to go in the game. We're tied at 100. Not the best defensive game in the world, but most people like the offense better.
Who wants to come see
we swapped out to a yellow top.
It looks a little bit bigger.
Yeah. They've been hiding that on us.
Probably had to go put the blue towel in the dryer to.
No, it's not very big either. All right, Zach Chumbler with one shot. Come on, Zach. We need this one.
Chumbler with 7 points. This is his first free throw attempt. And he's going to get it to him anyways. Oh, give him another one.
He went in too quick. I mean, he was there before Chumbler let go of the basketball.
Yep.
And Lee coming over and giving him a little tip. I think his tip was put it in the middle of the hoop.
Yeah, because we all know whoever scores 101 first wins. Right?
Okay. And it's good. 1:54 to go in the game. Falcons bringing it down the court. They need a good offensive possession of the ball, and we need a good defensive stop. Otto with the basketball, being guarded by Washington. And three-point shot up, no good. And a rebound on the play, no good. And Washington with it, gives it to Chumbler. Chumbler on the drive, puts it up, no good. Oh, my goodness gracious, how did we miss that one? And Levitre with the basketball, puts it in.
38 points there for Leverity.
And Washington with a nice jump shot. We take a 1-point lead right back. 1:08 to go in the game. Otto with the basketball. Being guarded by Washington. 1 minute. Boy, that just, he was determined to take it, and I don't know why. And Levitre with the foul, and he wished he hadn't, but he did, and he is out of this game.
Leverity fouls out with 38 points.
He started to disagree, and he just thought about it and said, man, I got it. You know, you can see it on his face.
Yeah.
You can tell. It was a heck of a game. Levitre with an absolutely fantastic game, and there's no other way to put it. How many points he had?
38 points.
38 points. Good grief, I'll tell you.
10 for 11 at the free throw line. He had 2 3-pointers. He did it all.
First shot up by Lee. It's good. Now, Scott, I think their two best players are out of this game. It's going to take a real effort to pull this out with 49 seconds to go.
Who are they going to go to?
And we missed the second shot. That helped them. Foul. And Kilder Gonzalez is lucky he didn't get a technical.
Yes, he is.
And I don't know any other way to put it.
No.
But no. Well, we got 44 seconds to go. What do you think?
You know, I'm just questioning who are they going to go to? Who is their go-to man? You know, Montrell Little, he's had 1 3, but if you can get him down in the paint, I like their chances with him. You know, something to consider. We have Anthony Lee with 4 fouls. Kevin Welch with 4 fouls. Pablo Bianchi with 4 fouls. Anything can happen with us too. If they get down inside, chances are we probably will foul them. Can they make their free throws? There's a lot of question marks up in the air here.
And I think he's, and I don't want to put words in the coach's mouth, but I think Williams' defense and Walquist's defense is the reason they're not in the game right now.
You're exactly right. Yes.
And
I agree with that.
they've both done a good job offensively, but not defensively.
Yeah, because
and right now you need your best 5 defensively, and I think Zach Chumbler, before the game, I would say he's not one of our best, but he's done a heck of a job.
He has absolutely emerged in this game, and he has rose to the occasion. We're going to need to stop here.
We need to stop, and we don't need a foul on
Have to stop. And then when we get the ball back, slow it down. They're going to have to come and foul us.
Don't let them have a 3.
There's Little for the 3. Another. Ooh.
Wow, Washington to Bianchi and lays it up, and we have a 4-point lead, folks, with 25 seconds to go in the game.
I thought that was going to be another offensive rebound for them.
And the reason that is to the Stars is because we had the inside position.
Absolutely.
And foul on the play.
They had to come fouling.
Zach Chumbler, 17 seconds to go. And he can't ice it up, but 2 free throws would make it a 6-point game, and that would be awful, awful big.
I would definitely like our chances if he makes both of these.
And he's got 2 chances. Shot clock is off. They don't have their gun's not fully loaded now for the Falcons. And the first shot's up and good. We need the second one.
They went to who we thought they were going to, Little, but they went for the 3 with Little and not inside.
I thought his inside was better. Yeah. I thought he had done a lot better. He could have forced a foul. No good. 5-point lead. Bringing it down the court. No fouls. 3-point shot up. No good. Zach Chumbler with the rebound to Washington. Washington's fouled. And, folks, it looks like the Stars are going to pull one out. I'm going to make that prediction. What do you say?
Hey, we said whoever's going to score 101 first was going to win. You guys stick to what you say.
A little revisionist history here, folks. You heard it first. First one at 100. Then the first one at 101. Just happens we were the ones at 101.
Whoever has the most points at the end, that's what I'll pick.
And, folks, one more from Washington, and it's a Star victory. That's no good. And into the lane, too quick.
They're going to give us another one. How many points are the Stars averaging? Well over 100.
I don't know. It's pretty good. We've done a pretty good job.
Scoring over 100
pretty
points
good job.
Will definitely put people in the stands.
Good. 109 and 102, and all it is a matter of what's the final score. Otto puts a 3-point shot, banks it up. I don't think that's what he had in mind. And the final score, 109 to 105, and that was a tough, well-fought victory right now. 109 to 105 final. The Stars victorious, still undefeated, and we're going to be this is not going to be the end of the story. There's more to come in this season.
That is a great win for this program. Absolutely great win for this program.
They played a good team. They played really good with Wilford out of the game. I was shocked at how good they played.
Yeah.
And then when they had Levitre foul out of the game, that was just too much for them to overcome.
Absolutely.
All right, let's take a minute break, and we'll be back with West Kentucky Stars basketball action.
The WKCTC Clemens Fine Arts Center presents its 2015-16 Arts in Focus season. Winona and the Big Noise, Stories and Song. Patty Griffin, Sarah Watkins, and Anea Mitchell. Barrage 8. For tickets, visit artsinfocus.org.
All right, folks, we're back here at Hall's Gymnasium, and give me a run on what you thought of this game and the top scorer on each team.
Wow. That was a fun game to watch, to commentate. Fun game to watch. You know, it's something for the Stars to keep building on. You know, we're 4-0. We're just keep on rolling. It's great to see different players step in each and every game. Kilder Gonzalez, wow, how did he play? Amazing. You know, Pablo Bianchi, he was our leading scorer with 27, unofficial. It's amazing how anybody can step in. Andy Walchrist, best game I've seen him play, you know, this year.
What about that Levitre?
Wow. Levitre for the Falcons, he had 38 points.
Wow.
10 for 11 at the free throw line. He only missed one. He had to foul out of the game. And if he didn't foul out, this could have been a different story to the game.
Absolutely. All right, let's take a 30-second break. We'll be back with Coach Chumbler. This West Kentucky Stars basketball action. All right, folks, back here at Hall's Gymnasium with Coach Chumbler. Coach, what did you think about that game?
Oh, I'm thrilled to death. You know, I'm so proud of our kids. They play so hard. Defensively, we're still not there. Offensively, it's carrying us. And the thing is, when you play that hard and you play that fast, you're going to give up some. But we still have to do a better job. But it was just a great team effort. You know, when we blew a big lead, about 10-point lead, and they came back and got ahead, and the kids could have folded the tents and just gave up, but they fought and clawed, and I'm proud of every one of them.
Now, two things on this Southeast team, Southeast Illinois. Number one, be honest. Did you think they'd do as good as they did when Wilford fouled out?
No. I didn't. But I mean, they're a strong, athletic team, and they keep clawing too. They weren't going to give up either. They're well coached.
I was really impressed with how they played after Wilford fouled out.
Oh, absolutely, and they're a class team. You know, every one of those kids are a class kid.
And the second thing, Levitre.
He's a monster. You know, he's a monster. He's a load. He's a full load.
38 points.
He stepped out there and hit that three. I'm like, oh, geez, what do we do now? You know?
When he fouled out, that was when you knew the nail was in the coffin. They had no other real good man to do the job.
Right. You're right there, and I didn't know it was in the coffin. I wish I would have known. You should have yelled over and told me, because
all you had to do was ask me. I'd have told you. You know I'm not bashful, Coach.
I know.
I was proud of the way they played, and I thought the one I have to say, I give old Zach Kimbler $18 worth of HELL, but I'll tell you, he has shown to really be a player out there.
Zach Chumbler has such a high basketball IQ. He's one of those Graves County kids. You know, Jake's the same way, but Zach will make a great coach someday. He just plays so fundamental, and you know he'll ask to guard that big guy because he takes the challenge personally, and you know that's why he was in there. He did a great job.
All right, let's give a 30-second break. We'll be back with who do we play next?
J-Town. We go to Louisville Monday night.
Play Jefferson. What's our next home game?
You're gonna make me lie. I'm not even sure. We go one game at a time, kid. Come on, we can't look at it back.
All right, somebody's gonna have to tell me. All right, let's take a 30-second break, and we'll be back with our stars of the game. This West Kentucky Star basketball action. All right, folks, back here at Hall's Gymnasium with our number one star of the game, Zach Chumbler. Zach, I'm going to be honest. I am shocked the way you're playing here, especially this game. This game, they had you there at the end for defense, and you just did a heck of a job in there. I'm proud of the way you played out there.
I appreciate that. Like I said, we come to this game, we knew they were going to be big. I told Coach, any of our bigs that have a problem with their bigs, let me get a shot at them. You know, I did that in high school, and you know, coming to this game, this level, college level, I'm not afraid to guard them here.
It's a real good job, and made another three.
Yeah, missed a couple too.
Well, you know, 1 out of 3, that's 50% point production, and that's good. I've always said if you shoot 33% from the 3-point or better, you're an asset.
Yeah.
And you did a good job, and did a good job defensively, and I'm proud of the way you're playing out there, and you did a heck of a job. Let's take a 30-second break. We'll be back with our second star of the game, this West Kentucky Star basketball action. All right, folks, we're back here with our second star of the game, DJ Washington. DJ, you did a heck of a job out there today.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I was really impressed with your overall game. And tell us what you thought of it.
I thought my shots was falling. That's why I kept shooting. Then whenever my shots started falling, that made me be able to, for more people, for the defense to be able to track on me. So therefore, I can kick it to the open man on my team. Then they start hitting shots, and we just all in it. So whenever somebody starts hitting shots, and we all start hitting shots, we feed off each other's energy.
It was a great offensive game. Defense was just a little.
Yeah, we got to work on it. We got to work on rebounding. We got to work on like boxing out. Whenever we run out at the shooters, we can't let the shooter be able to get the rebound after they shoot. Stuff like that. It's just a little simple things that can hurt us.
Simple things that amount to a lot.
Yes, sir.
Now, be honest. When Wilford got that second technical, did you not think that game was pretty much going to be over?
Oh no.
You didn't think so?
No, I felt like he wasn't.
That was their number one point guard.
Yeah, but I felt like he wasn't really a big of a threat to me. I don't fear no one, so therefore.
All right, I'll tell you, when Levitre fouled out, I knew we were done.
Oh yeah, is that the big man?
Yeah, that was number 14, one that had 38 points.
Oh yeah, he was unstoppable. I will give him that.
He was awful good, and you did a real good job out there. And proud to have you as our second star of the game.
Thank you, sir.
Let's take a 30-second break. This West Kentucky Star basketball action. All right, folks, back here at West Kentucky Community and Technical College with our third star of the game, and none shined any brighter than Mr. Lee.
How you doing?
He did a heck of a job out there.
Thank you, sir.
I was, speak up a little bit. Don't be bashful on me.
Okay, I got you.
All right, what'd you think of the game altogether?
I think in the beginning, it was kind of like a slow pace for us. You know, usually we get the ball out in transition well, but today they was a good defensive team and getting back in transition a little bit. So in their zone, they was kind of big. So it was like at times it was hard for us to get in the paint. But I mean, overall, as we came together as a team, it just fought as the game went on. And towards the end, we came up with a good win for our program and for the school and for the team. So
I'm gonna ask you the same thing I asked your cohort there. We thought when Wilford went out that would really, really hurt this Falcons team, but it didn't. Were you surprised?
Of course, no, not at all. I mean, to me, the Falcons, they was a good team. I mean, obviously they got a good coach behind them, good players for the school. And, I mean, I was expecting them to not give up at all. So, I mean, they gave us a good fight, but we was the better team at the end.
What about that Levitre?
Who?
He was the one that had 38 points, number 14.
I mean, 6'5". What can you expect? I mean, we just got to work on our on-ball defense. I mean, he a good player overall, but we couldn't do nothing.
Not 38 points worth. Is that what you're saying?
No, not 38 points worth.
All right. Let's take a 30-second break. We'll be back with our stats guru, this West Kentucky Star basketball action.
The WKCTC Clemens Fine Arts Center presents its 2015-16 Arts in Focus season. Winona and the Big Noise, Stories and Song. Patty Griffin, Sarah Watkins, and Anea Mitchell. Barrage 8. For tickets, visit artsinfocus.org.
All right, folks, back here at Hall Gymnasium, and we have our stats guru here, and he's going to tell you exactly what happened scoring-wise in this game.
Hey,
Gary McLean,
we
tell
won.
me.
That was awesome. That was one heck of a game. All right, let's see here. We had Anthony Lee with a total of 12 points tonight. We had Kevin Welch with a total of 2. DJ Washington was 21. Ben Dix had 4. Kilder Gonzalez had 12. Jake Williams had 15. Andy Walquist had 9. Pablo Bianchi was high man with 24. Zach Kimbler had 9. And Mr. Lawrence Johnson, he had 1 point tonight. For the game, we shot 50% from the 2-point line, 36% for the 3-point line, and 70% for the game. All right.
From free throws?
Free throws, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yep, that's right.
I know that's what you were trying to
I
say.
should say it's right there. All right, let's see here. For Southeast Illinois, they had Walker with 2. They had Quarles with 5. We had Shafak with 8. Hall with 9. Laverity was high man of all men of games today. He had 38 points. Wilford had 11. Armstrong had 3. Little had 20. And Otto had 9 for a total 109 to 105.
I think our overall rounded out shooting, we had 5 in double figures, 2 had 9. I think that's really helped us And when Wolford fouled out got that second technical, I thought that they were done. I didn't think they'd be able to come back from their point guard, but they did a good job. And when Verite went out, I knew we were done.
It was. They had that fourth foul, and the coach come over to the bench just to do some checking. And so he looked at the books and said, there you go. So next thing I know, and actually it was his fifth foul to me was an accidental foul.
Yeah,
they were
was
going
not a good foul.
And he come around behind him, and anyway, that took out all the point scoring, but it was way on down almost at the very end, though. But 109-105, West Kentucky holds on.
When's our next home game?
Our next home game is, they didn't tell me that. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I just know when they.
I need somebody to tell me when our next home game is. Please, please, please. All right, let's take a 30-second break. I'll be back with Jake Scott to wrap it up. This West Kentucky Star basketball action. All right, folks, welcome back to Hall's Gymnasium, where our final score in this game is 109 to 105. And at halftime, it was 55-53. We had a 2-point lead, so we did manage to outscore them in the second half. Jake, tell us when our next game is.
Our next Our next home game is Thursday, November 5th. It is against Shawnee Community College.
That's going to be a tough one.
They will be ready. When we played Bethel here at home, Shawnee's coaches was here scouting, so they're going to know what to do. It's going to be a fun game.
I'm going to tell you, this was a fun game to commentate, and it was a really fun game to watch. But
Absolutely.
I like it. Folks, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm one way. Our team, 100 points is fine with me. I'm not bashful about it a bit. When I'm rooting for a team, I want them to win by a lot.
That's right. Yeah.
And I thought this was a good game offensively.
Yep.
We had 5 people in double figures, 2 with 9 points. That's an awful good game.
I think we're coming together and being able to say that we are going to be a good team, maybe a great team. Great teams, they know how to blow people away, put a game away, and great teams know how to win close battles, just like this one.
All right, folks, that'll be it for this game. This is Ken Dickerson.
This is Jacob Scott. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Our final score, West Kentucky Stars 109, Southeast Illinois Falcons 105. This West Kentucky Star basketball action.